Welcome back to this episode of EBM TV, where Mike told everybody on YouTube we were building him an engine. So now we have to.
What's that?
The bolts.
For what?
For the head, for the studs.
They're in the parts box that says Mike's Parts.
Right here. Welcome back to this episode of EBM TV. On today's episode, we get stuck into the teardown on Mike's engine.
Mike did tell us that it had low compression on one of the cylinders, so as we tear it down, we're going to be looking for any signs of damage, see if we can find out exactly what happened there. Otherwise, let's just get into it.
It's not going to tear itself down. Let's go.
Yeah, I was just checking. Mainly because Mike had it apart, so
who knows what bolts, who knows what bolts were. Yeah.
All these bolts are so tiny. I'm genuinely scared I'm going to break everything.
You missed one.
Two.
Set that up, we'll go.
Thanks.
Well, that'll be.
I think I know which one it is.
I think I know where we had low compression. That one just fell out. Ooh.
Not the piston. I mean ring land.
Oh no, not the ring lands.
Join us next time when we explain to you the difference between ring lands and a piston. Top hint, nothing.
Sorry, there's absolutely no excuse there at all. It's a straightforward catch you'll see in a playground. A 10-year-old, 11-year-old will catch that near enough with their eyes shut.
That's a drop catch if I've ever seen one.
So as you go.
Somewhere between 10 and 21. Oh, it's going to be so annoying.
Why?
Oh, God. That's so annoying.
I'll leave you to it, mate. Okay, I'm coming out.
So the gate's unlocked.
You all right with that?
Yep. Next minute, I'm laying on the ground and the engine's on top of me. Shane!
Can't do anything without me.
Yeah, sorry.
You get it?
Most of it.
Sorry, guys.
It's alright, I do all the work all the time anyway.
Had to teach Alan how to turn the steering wheel up the other way.
It'll be bullshit 5.5.
That sounds like a 225 to me, mate. Is it 5.5?
No, for 5 minutes. I don't know what you were doing.
Okay, I was there to catch that for you.
I know, Steve Smith.
I'm like, that's earlier.
It doesn't look too bad, to be honest.
Doesn't look like there's any damage to the board.
There you can see down there a bit of wear in that one. The rest of them are all just a little bit down the bottom there and that. And the rest of them are all pretty good. Some wear in that one there too. Can't really see it on camera, but
It's hard, but it's like mainly number 3 here. Right there, you can definitely see the wear
yeah.
from the piston there.
Let's have a look at the pistons.
Crankshaft all seemed to be okay. We checked the bearing journals. Didn't really seem to be any wear or damage on them. The thrust bearing though, can definitely see signs of wear on the bearing. These scoring marks, which you can see just here, the scoring. So it's definitely been run without oil at some stage. All the other ones were an average condition. They pretty much looked exactly the same as this one. You can see once again just some light scoring on here where it's worn a little bit and probably been run without oil pressure for a little bit, but they're not too bad. But obviously we'll be replacing those depending on crank condition. We may need to get oversized ones. This is the other half of the thrust washer. You can see it's probably the most worn of all the bearings, all this through here. really worn away. On the pistons, so this was number 2 piston, it just fell out. Basically the top ring right here, I don't know if you can see that, but it's basically destroyed. You can see this part of the piston here is just destroyed. This part here is completely missing. This ring is now bent over. You can see that it's completely, the top ring is doing absolutely nothing at all. So obviously that's absolutely ruined. It wouldn't surprise me if this one had no compression at all, especially with the way that the piston just fell out. So yeah,
Definitely due for some pistons.
definitely some pistons for sure.
And
So
based on that, given the damage on it, it obviously wasn't up for the task of the power that was getting put in it. So 4Gs for sure.
don't believe so. Also number 4. So this is number 4 piston. You can see again, destroyed the ring. I can move that piece in there. I'm not too sure if you can see that. I'll move my fat finger out of the way. Hold on. So you can see I can actually move this part. I can actually pull that out of there. There we go. It's gone.
There you go.
There's another part here as well. I think it's still attached, but it's definitely cracked. So I wouldn't surprise me if there was, there we go, more than one cylinder in this thing that actually had low compression, or if not none. So she's destroyed. So time for some big bad boy pistons and push some power. Right, so thanks to Pecca Performance for these bigger head bolts. So we're going to get the block machined up for these. As you can see, the difference in the size here, this one won't even begin to fit into the starter there. So once this is all machined up, these are apparently rated for like 30 pounds of boost. So
The reason that we're going to do these is, being that we're doing the alloy block, the biggest issue with the alloy block is that it pulls the threads out of the block once you wind them down, torque them down, and then it lifts the head, which is an issue that Mike thought he had, but looking at those pistons, it's probably the pistons.
definitely the pistons.
So, bigger head bolts, better pistons, better rods, some bearings, and some boost. Well guys, that wraps up this episode of the Mike Lake engine build. We've torn the block down and we've inspected all the pistons and rods.
Make sure you join us on the next episode where we disassemble the head so that we can get the head and the block off to the machine shop to get it inspected.
Done.
That's it, yeah?
That's it. I'll just with a close. Unless you want to lick the envelope. It's not a stamp. It's an envelope.
It's up to you if you want to say all that shit again.
I can't be bothered.
Okay.
We're done. 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 Come on, Mark. Let's go.
All right.
We're done.
Come on, come on, come on. Here,
Come on,
puppy.
come on, come on, come on. All right, done. Done, done, done.
It's our pleasure to see you all again.
Well, that wraps up this episode of the Mike Lake engine build. As you can see, we've got the block torn apart. We've inspected all of the components in the bottom end.
So what we're going to do now is fuck it up. Then we're going to shoot it again, cut it and edit it
And
so
you'll
that I
never
do
know.
it properly. Yep. What was I saying again? Even though I came up with all of that.
You definitely come up with everything we're going to say and forgot it as soon as I started talking. You're
Yep.
going to go on about, stick around for the next episode
yeah.
where we tear the head down.
Okay, thank you. Yep.
Pressure's on. Alan's here. He's watching. You're getting all weird and nervous. You want to impress your boyfriend?
Boyfriend's here, yeah. Kia ora, cuzzies. Welcome back to this week's episode of Jackson breaking his own cars.
It's a boost.
500 horsepower.
Don't tempt him.
I don't have to, I just have to ring Dr. Drift.
Fix Alan's broken car.
Yeah.
What was wrong? The steering was upside down?
Something like that. I'm never going to live that down, am I?
Nope. Just like Kyle's never going to live down last week.
What did you do last
You
week?
might live it upside down, but
He was standing here, right, and he was telling a story, and he turned the camera on mid-story, and he's like this, he's like, and then he was like, on the brake.
So now whenever we do something, we're going to like, how fast is it? Kyle fast. And then,
hey Kyle, thanks for the honey soy, boy. That's why they blow head gaskets and leak oil, because that BMW just don't use sufficient hardware.
hardware. Fucking hell. Certainly know that if someone's on camera. It's just going 20 thou, mate. That's what we do here. 20 thou it, get it done.